Hey guys, and welcome back to my world. So today I'm going to show you my Pokeball mechanic. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure first, and I'm going to show you how to make your own mechanic based on this, how to actually throw Pokeballs. So let's go on a bit of an adventure. Oh. I saw a Magikarp just appeared. There we go. So now what we want to do is we want to grab our ball and we want to actually throw it at him. Now I'm gonna try and miss, just so you can actually see that there we go. Well, I kind of hit him. Now you'll see the ball will do its thing. There we go. So in this case I actually caught him. So you'll see that I now have a tamed Magikarp. So we're just going to continue our journey. Right, there's another Caterpie over here. We'll very quickly just catch him. Hey, come back. Oh, alright, just catch him over here. That was a quick and easy one because he's right there. I just looked down and chucked my ball. Alright, caught him. Right, so as you see, these Pokemon will spawn anywhere, even if you're in a mine, and then you can just go ahead and catch him. Now you'll see I've actually had quite a bit of experience. You can see I can't actually pick this ball up unless it's finished. I caught him as well. So yeah, I've had quite a bit of experience with actually trying to catch these Pokemon. Let's try this again. Whoa, okay, I missed, and there we go. So you'll see you do need to be kind of exact. You need to get it within a certain block range of it. Oh, and it escaped. Okay, so you'll see you do have a chance for these little buggers to escape. So you won't always catch them 100%. So there's a bit of a oh, and again, okay. So you'll see, you can keep on trying to catch them, but eventually you will. But yeah, there's a little bit of a. Right, so we have a lovely little village here with a little boardwalk. So let's see if we can find a Pokemon trainer in this village. Oh, there, I can already see him. There we go. I can already see him. Okay, so here is your Pokemon trainer. Hello, sir. Good day, sir. You'll see that, yeah, so I need to press Q to do the thing, and then we've got to throw the ball, and then we've got, it is 1 emerald. So if I give myself an emerald, okay, so if I give myself 64 and I swap with him, you'll see that I then can have all the Pokeballs I ever possibly need. Oh, here's another one. Oh, and there's another wild Caterpie, so let's just quickly grab him while we're there. Excellent. We've got him there. Yeah, so that is actually hilarious. Hilarious. Okay, and we got it. Now the cool thing about these are, obviously I can place these anywhere because they are skulls. But however, if I now throw this down as well, you'll see like that, boom, it will actually turn into one of those things. There we go. It'll turn into a Caterpie, and it'll turn into a Magikarp, and again and again and again and again. There we go. See? Now, yeah. I'm just going to be showing you the actual ball mechanic itself. So I'm going to show you how it actually works that way. So if I hit Q, it'll throw it, and then depending on where I'm looking, it'll just base the distance on it. Okay, so it's pretty cool and pretty neat and useful, not just for Pokemon. So I hope you enjoyed our little Pokemon adventure. So I'm only going to be showing you how this ball actually works, how it flies, and why it does what it does. Now it has applications beyond just dropping Pokeballs. I mean, you can do quite a lot of other things with it. I mean, for example, if I just take wool, so you'll see if I hit the Q button when I throw wool, you'll see it just drops like it will normally drop. Okay. You'll see it just drops like it normally will drop. However, let me just really grab a few of these. If I drop the Pokeballs hitting Q in the same way, you will see that it will just, it will not act like that. It goes a lot further. And you see that? It's actually quite fun. Right, so if you hit Q on that, but however, if you bring it in a bit, yeah, okay, it does give you a different effect. First thing we need to do is we need to set up a scoreboard objective. Okay, that will track when I actually drop an item. So it's scoreboard objectives add. I'm just going to spell this incorrect. Oh, I'm going to pokeball drop. I'm going to do uppercase, and this is stat.drop item, and we're going to take that out and we're going to call it skull. Okay, so I'm going to scoreboard objective set display sidebar, that one. Okay, so you'll see now when I drop the wool, nothing happens. When I drop, let's just drop a skull here quickly. When I drop a normal skull, you will see that it does that. Okay, so it gives me a score when I drop the skull, but it does not give me a score when I drop the actual item. So there we go. So it's just the skull. Right, so that is very, very important. Then the other objective we have is timer, which is just a dummy. So it's just a dummy. Got that all set up. I've got timer on the sidebar here. Right, let's go through the command. So first of all, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be executing a command against all players that has a Pokeball drop of minimum 1. So when they drop this Pokeball, okay, that player is going to be executing a command. And what that command is, it's going to be running an entity data at any item that is within 2 block radius of it. Is going to add no gravity set to 1. So it's just going to remove the gravity from it. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to execute at exactly the same player again that has dropped the Pokeball. I'm going to set the scoreboard for any items within a 2 block radius. I'm going to set the timer score to 20. Now the reason I'm setting it to 20, or the reason I'm setting a timer to 20 and not starting a timer, is that at any time I can actually change this to manipulate the distance that this travels. So if I drop this now, okay, you see how it goes, and then boom. All right. Right, so you'll see it now actually has gone. Let me just quickly get rid of this. It'll actually go further now because it's set to 20. So it's set to 20, and I look up, hit the Q button, you'll see it goes quite a lot further. If I change this and set this back to 20, okay, you'll see that standing here looking at roughly the same thing, it doesn't quite go as far. Alright, so it just allows me to play and manipulate the timer. The next thing we're going to do is we are now going to remove this player Pokeball drop score from the player. Now remember, all of this happens in exactly the same tick, so there's no way that you could drop a skull plus another item at exactly the same time and have both of them do the no gravity. It's only going to apply to the one item. Right, the next thing we're going to be doing is we are going to be removing this timer. So we're going to be removing 1 from the timer for all items that already has a score of at least 1 on the timer. Right, so as this ball flies, so you'll see as this ball flies on the right hand side, the timer counts down. Okay, you see that. All right, so that's what it does. By the time it reaches 0, okay, so then the last thing we're going to do is entity data at entity type item score equals timer equals 1, score timer equals 1, and we are then going to put back the gravity by setting its entity data of no gravity to 0, which will then just cause it to drop like that. Boom. Okay. Boom. That's it. That's how the actual ball works. So these heads or the player's skulls is actually from a website called Fresh Coal, where you can actually create your own little skulls. I mean, I find it incredibly useful. We use it in a lot of our builds. So unfortunately, I cannot give individual credit for the creators of these heads because I don't actually know which heads I use and so forth. Okay, but anyway, go check it out. Go check out the large Pokemon thing on there. All of the commands will be in the description. Do go check it out. The rest of this thing, this monstrous mechanic, I will show you guys at a later stage. Okay, I'll show you at a later stage how this all kind of works, especially the spawning and especially the battle and all of that stuff. Cool, guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I will check you all later. K to P, 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 not pi, P.